Back with some more Unicorn Overlord. We're going to attempt to beat Amalia's possessed form here. It didn't go as well last time, but we have the count. Might be like, what do you mean? How you got the count here? Well, let me show you. Passive steal plus active steal. That's my theory right here. And because we don't actually have to get the kill here, so her 640 HP, while impressive, does not actually matter. Because we only have to win off of HP percentages. So as long as I can do more damage than she does to me, then we're all good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use Travis. I gave him one of the Sapphire pendants we won and one of our AP pendants we have here. I gave him the Zenorian Night Sword, which shouldn't really matter, should just help him do a little bit of damage. And I have him with Active Steel, and we're going to do Passive Steel. And then we can just put like a shadow light down here or something, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to take... we can use Sneaking Edge, that's fine. She's gonna avoid all of it, but it doesn't really matter. So, we're gonna go ahead and use Travis and hard counter Possessed Amelia right here. We're gonna play this in slow mode just to show why exactly this works. Alright, so this is at the start of the battle skill. Doesn't really do much for us. We don't have to worry about this attack here, thanks to our PP for the evade skill. So we are able to steal 1 AP right there. She attempts to counter us, but we still have evade procs for now. She goes for the blitz for Oh. That's not how that was supposed to go. I know what happened. Oops. I think I remember. It was passive steel, then active steel. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm trolling. Okay, there we go. Passive steel, then active steel. My bad. Alright, for real this time. Alright. It's fine. We use Sneaking Edge right there. It doesn't really matter. We're going to dodge the ground attack. Now we use Passive Steel. Why do we use Passive Steel? This stops her from getting her skill that gives us the guaranteed hit. So now she's unable to actually hit us because we have evade plus the fact that she only has a 44% hit chance naturally. And like that, because the win is based off HP percentage, even if I did 1 damage and she hit me for 0 damage, she would have 99% HP, I would have 100% HP, therefore I win. A little cheesy? Yeah, sure. But considering she's, what, level 45 or something in this fight, and our highest is 30, 31 or something like that, yeah. Sounds fair to me. So, yeah. Get 1v1, nerd.
Splendid, truly splendid. For years, my steel has sought perfection, and now it knows the bitter torment of defeat.
Okay.
At long last, the consummate blade is upon us. The legions of hell will be next to taste its edge.
I guess that freed her from being possessed then? Okay. And that makes us champions. Let's go.
Thanks. Feels good to finally move again. Whole body screaming in pain, though. Damned spirit has no respect.
I mean, we only did like 2 or 3 damage to you. It's not like it was that big of a deal.
But he's gone now, thanks to you. Burning in eternal flames like he deserves.
Would you care to explain? You were almost a different person entirely for a time there.
Yeah, do go ahead and explain that, would you?
Not the prettiest story, but sure. He was an ancestor of mine. One of the finest swordsmen in the land in his day.
Okay.
Still is, by my count.
It all went to his head, though. He searched for years for someone to pass his mastery down to, but nobody could handle it.
Alright.
So, he started spreading his seed instead.
That's certainly a way of
hoping
putting
someone would bear him a worthy son.
Okay, then.
But a cruel man makes a cruel father. He put his kids through such...
Yeah,
Not that
don't
he cared.
mention those
He
ones
kept
that
making
early.
heirs
Okay.
to replace the fallen, and tossed aside any woman whose blood was too weak.
Wow, what a nice
They
guy.
say some of those mothers even went mad from the grief.
Jeez.
How horrible.
What a nice
Those
guy.
women weren't going down without a fight. Gave their lives to curse the man for the rest of time. Wasn't long before his lungs started failing him.
Oof.
And no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't sire the son he so badly wanted.
Sounds like he was staring death in the face.
Maybe. But the old bastard wasn't kicking the bucket before he tried one last thing.
Which is...
Some kind of unholy sorcery that let him inhabit the bodies of his descendants. Keep perfecting his sword work through their eyes.
Sounds kind of like what
Something
Alcina
akin
was
to
talking
Moira's
about.
magics, perhaps.
Couldn't say. But I know one thing for sure. He wasn't from Fevrith.
Oh?
And now, you put him and his damn curse to rest for good. Don't know how I can ever pay that back, but I'm gonna try. Let me come with you.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
That was the promise, wasn't it? Besides, I already got what I wanted out of this place. Guy as tough as you will have no trouble putting me to work.
That's why you gotta say it like that.
We'll more than welcome it, Amalia.
Oh, but there's one little thing I should warn you about.
Oh boy, what is it?
Which is...
Well, just look at me. Woman my size eats as much as 5 men.
5?
I hope that's not a problem.
Sounds like I'll be on double cooking duty then.
That you will, Chloe. 5 extra people? Bruh. How are you not absolutely chunky at this point? What the heck, man? As the champion, you now have access to further ranked matches. Nice. So we could even do more for the Coliseum. I don't know if it's going to give us good rewards as what we got so far, considering it's just a increase. Okay, looks like it's only Coliseum points so far. Anything at the end here? An Onyx pendant. Okay. Level 50. Considering we only get 20 Coliseum coins out of it, I think we just leave that alone for the time being. I mean, we got the real prize anyways.
Nothing but the best here, champ.
We may as well
So,
look at
how can I help?
this set. A ruby pendant. 2,000. Well, that's gonna be a minute before we can get one of those.
You will...
But, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that alone. For now, we done enough Coliseum. We got a Amalia out of it. You find the Coliseum, then tell me everything. Spare no detail, no matter how bloody. Sounds about like what I expected. Suppose I should work up my courage and get in. The sword won't taste victory by itself after. Alright. Well, now we have Amalia we can throw in a party. You probably already know by now, but she's the champion of the whole Coliseum. Apparently she takes down entire units of soldiers all by herself. Let's hope I never have to face her. Or, you know, she just loses to Thief and Passive Steel, but yeah, you know. Real sorts of spooky and all that. Take that Divine Shard, sure, why not? Once we get access to the mine, we'll be able to open up some more of the areas, since there's like 2 different bridges in this area we need to rebuild. Been ordered to cut down a rebel I come across, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So you say, anyways. Well, there's the mine. Of course, we have to liberate the area to get access to it. Sorry, nobody's going to risk their nicks mining right now. Way too much on rest. Yep, of course. Rumor has it that Prince Gilbert's come back to save us all. Times might be tough, but we'll just have to hold out. Well, lift us out of this, I know he will. So we're just gonna continue the new areas available to us here. We will have to fix up our parties now, though. I should probably do that before anything. It's been such a minute since we've actually cleared out our groups here. Virginia, you can absolutely go back into this unit, since you could pretty much hold an entire unit down by yourself, more or less. Travis, I don't know, do we want Travis back in our lane group? Good question. We should probably keep a healer. We can keep Rosalinda. We can keep our shaman here. And then, what do we not really have? We got magic, debuffs, healing. I guess another attacker wouldn't be bad. Although we already have a mage and a healer through Elf here. I guess more of a guaranteed tank wouldn't be the worst thing, outside of just using Lame for tanking. Not that he doesn't do a good job of it. We already get the debuffs we need from her. I guess fire protection wouldn't be the worst, although with our mages, that's not really too much of an issue. You know, good. Eh, why not throw it in there? Except that does force you onto the front line. Unless I'm willing to put one of the others over there. Could just have another second frontliner. We got some anti-armor with Scarlet and our elf over there. We don't have any flyers that hit cavalry harder. That is true. We'll just rock that one for right now. Rolf's unit, we can go ahead and give him another unit. What do we want to give him, though? We could give him Flight. That would certainly make his unit a lot, at least a lot more damaging. That seems fine. Please is a unit. Who do we steal from please? Man, Hodge is just... It's kind of just bad. I don't know if it's the class or he's just that bad, but it is not great, that's for sure. We got physical damage, magical damage, healing, dodge tank, it's fine. Physical, magic, semi-tank, with a little bit of healing. Probably throw down another archer for flyer takedowns. She'll also proc more heals thanks to being a support archer, and Monica being Saints at Night healing. Healer, this is all physical damage right here. Would probably be nice to get another magic user in here. Fortunately, we don't really have it for us at the moment. Virginia's group should reset our leaders too if need be. So far, it looks alright. Virginia's group, I mean, she can pretty much carry the unit, so we can kind of just give her people to carry, more or less. You can have Leia back in your group, why not? And, I mean, Berengaria would be in here, but we don't have her. This unit's already relatively set up. Maybe we just give you Hilda, maybe? Although we could make her a leader of her own group, and then we would have more flying. Put Amalia in her group, and then just watch everything die. I mean, that's certainly an option. Put Alvin in here? Sure, why not? There's so many other people I need to put in areas, I just don't have enough room for it. Although if we kill like 2 more of these guys while we're walking around, we'll have room for 1 more use at the very least. Well, we can upgrade 1 more squad, the 5 members. There's the Scorpion carving. And you're dead. I'm not really trying to farm these guys, I'm more so just trying to run throughout the area here. Also, Prince Gilbert is gathering his forces over at the castle and stationed me here as a lookout. If you want to take him back, just head on through this gate. Allow me to share a rumor I heard about the fortress first. Apparently the general at its helm is even amongst his own soldiers, is a cruel oppressor of ally and enemy alike. If there lies any weakness in defenses, perhaps the rest with him. Alright, well, it sounded like it wanted us to meet up with Gilbert's group in the first place, so maybe we'll leave that area alone for the time being. Oh, it said there was something for me to examine over there. There's that divine shard. Looks like there's another one on the other side over here. Out of the way. I'm really not trying to farm our honors like this. I'm kind of just trying to make my way through the area. But when they put me on a straight road and enemies right in front of my face, it's not exactly like I can dodge them like that either. Okay. Head for the castle, are you? Sorry, but I think not. I think they have a choice in that. So you're the rebels everyone been talking about. Fine, let's see what you're made of. Got some lumber. What else we got here? Some fish. Out of the way. Give me this. Give me this. What do we got going on over here? Your Highness, a member of the local militia just arrived at the fort seeking audience with the swordsman of Lake. Dragonwood militia, huh? Do they act under order from Prince Gilbert? They're a civilian army, not an official one, and while they're little in the way of numbers, they more than compensate with their bold spirit. Hence, I asked if they'd be willing to join us, at least in freeing their region. Were Leia not an old ally of ours, we would have turned her down entirely. In case it's good to see the mighty leader of the Liberation has graced us with his presence. This man is the leader of the militia, Your Highness, and let's skip the formalities, shall we? The harbor is in desperate need of aid, and we offer our arms and more in delivering them. Not only is it our home, you see, but a pivotal trade port for the entire region. Zenoira's reign has tormented these lands for far too long. Today we see it lifted at last. Indeed, as for the details of the operation, we're already aware, thank you. Simply say the word and we'll deploy your side. Until then. Okay then. Your Highness, he was always meant to be a key position in the Liberation's march tonight. No issue proceeding as planned. However, it seems this militia has little intention of making this a cooperative battle. Here the blame for that may rest with me. I went alone during the initial negotiations and promised Dragonhold's army, not the Liberations. Seems they were not too keen on accepting Cornian help. Makes sense given what our countries have done to each other. The Dragonhold resistance isn't like the Liberation either. It's unstructured, it's organized. While this bout might prove the first step in changing that, it won't happen overnight. An unruly ally is still an ally. Provided they stand as such, I see no reason to deny them aid. Sure. Pretty sure we still need to, talk to Gilbert or something before we moved on too far, that is. People have been talking about Prince Gilbert a lot lately. I think he'll be able to take Dragonhold back. We'll see about all that. Hey, these guys are right in front of the civilians. Alright then. I'll tell you, I went wise as a ghost when Zenoria marched through here on the way to the Colosseum. I've never been so scared in my life. The hot springs to the east look awfully inviting, but the geysers are dangerous. Best just to stay away, assuming you don't want to get boiled alive. How are they going to mention all these hot springs and we have yet to see even a mentioning of hot springs right now? Why they gotta be like this? It's not easy getting supplies here, with our town being stuck in the middle of the mountains and all. Can't thank you enough for what you do. Sure. We're getting close to that next raincoat. Put you here? Sure, why not? Well, I guess that city's never gonna have an issue. There's that staff in. We already have one of them. It's double heal for the skill. I think we're past that point is the thing.
Beware!
Go on, I got this.
So, you can head through the checkpoint to the fort if you like, but you can also get there by braving the geysers. But a stealth route if you follow. Come to think of it, how the Zenori didn't even get here. 1 second everything was fine, and next they were empowered. You even have to fight. Sounds pretty sus to me. Our humble mountain town will forever be grateful for what you done. Okay, so that brings us back to the Coliseum. I'm pretty sure he said he was going along this way. In which case, we should probably just follow this route with Gilbert here. I don't think there's anything too special missing. We did get a ton of weaponry, though. We might be able to upgrade some people's weapons at the very least. Live, having that runic spear certainly isn't bad. Apparently you can't make use of the flame javelin, though. Looks like that's probably maybe just a Chloe weapon, maybe? The trident spear won't be bad. It does do both, though it does require 2 of them. It does give him a row attack, though. And Wild Rush gives him a column attack, so he can actually hit single targets, columns, and rows if we give him the trident. Trident, we can do it as a row with most combatants, row with 2+ combatants probably. Pile thrust though, I don't know if we want him with the trident though. It's probably better off with others. We can just give him his runic spear back for now. Chloe, can you make use of the flame javelin? You can. We actually have 2 flame javelins at that. Aubin, you're a little bit decked out now as a result. You are probably fine here. Zenorian Nightbow, that's probably good enough for you. Elf Eater, surely we have something better for you than Elf Eater. It's still 20 physical attack, it's not like it's bad by any means. Thorn Spear, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I guess it's not the worst thing on Great Knights since they have so much HP anyways. Morning Star, didn't we get... I thought we got a better axe while we were fighting in there. The Mason's one. 200 physical potency, but only a 25% hit rate. It only has 10 base power. That doesn't really seem all that good despite being that high. Maybe I'm sleeping on the extra damage, but I don't know. Frozen Battle Axe, freeze immunity, and 100% extra potency versus Frozen. That seems pretty good. Has got a high base at 21. Versus Morning Star, I mean, it does do nice damage, though. We could give it to somebody else. We could give it to Brand, actually. Although it only works on a single target, and her hitting everybody is nice. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll think on that one. Staff-wise, they should be pretty alright. Another lyrical one for the +1 AP wouldn't be the worst. Not really even using resurrection like that, so this would just be extra healing. There's something to it. Who else? Nina, we could probably get one. Keitra. Still using the flame bow on Mandarin here. I mean, it's not like the flame bow's bad at Infinite's bow, but then we won't be able to crit. Not that you have the most crit ever. And there's just so many people to do things with. There just gets to be so many people where I'm like, forget it. I'll deal with it when I actually need it. Which is probably not the best thing ever for our chances of winning and whatnot, but hey. Okay, so this area was what, like level 14 or something? don't think we really have anywhere near those levels anymore. I mean, we got level 17s and whatnot, which is still not as much, but
Have you need
there
of my
we go.
bow?
And I guess we can throw Fran's unit out here just to go ahead and fly over and get rid
To
of
the
some
skies!
others.
Nowhere is too far, sir.
I trust in your judgment.
Real
With the
Nor, you
blessing of the
can
Fae, as
absolutely
you will
wreck
it.
that
Your
guy.
orders,
You
if
can
you
make
will.
your way over here.
I accept.
It shall be over and
I aid you from afar.
Alright, Real Nor, do your thing.
there's no escape.
Regrettable end.
Give it up.
Got him.
A blessed
Yeah,
victory.
no, they're not getting any XP
I'll
from
not
this.
fall so easily.
So we're just gonna defeat as many of these guys as we can, and then
Best
go
be
ahead
careful.
and just kill them off.
A swift escape is in order.
That Dragoon dive, okay.
My blade.
Well, they kind of hurt a
Fortune
little bit.
favors you.
Apparently do not do that assist attack, otherwise you ruin everything.
True
Yeah, we're
strength
just not even
prevails.
getting XP from these guys. We may as well just run them over at this rate.
I'll stop you,
As
Go ahead and
one.
do your magical assist. That way both of you get XP. Not that it's really gonna matter.
As long as I live,
85
I'll never stop
experience, more than I
resisting.
thought you would have gotten.
I should tend to my wound by the Fae's grace.
Fran, you can go ahead and bully these guys.
have-
Just
I
take
aid you
both
from
of the
afar.
range assists, so that way everybody gets XP in this fight.
Victory is ours.
And with all that, we can just have everybody run over here
As you
and
will
deal
it.
with this guy. Yeah,
No
Cavalry
mercy.
versus Fran. That's not going to go
Fortune
well for
favors
you.
you.
There we go.
It seems you've misjudged me.
And with that, I guess Fran's just going to go ahead and take
You're
this kill
nothing.
then. Probably the Thieves dodging all the stuff. Yeah, that's the first set of Thieves gone, and now it's just the Shaman. And Shaman got no
mercy,
chance.
as one.
Everybody
I
go
aid
ahead
you
and
from
get your
afar.
assist in. And they're done.
I have to catch my breath.
People may not like that
mere
I'm
moment is all I
skipping
need.
some of these fights, but at the same time, it's like they really don't have much of a chance, and we're also not really getting anything out of the fight, so it's like we may as well do the fight, you know, they'll progress the story and whatnot, but also save a little bit of time in the episodes for some more interesting fights. Maybe that's a good way of putting it. Okay, and that's another town saved. So you're the Liberation Army. We owe you our lives after what you've done for us, and while the future is still uncertain, I'm thankful we can at least catch our breath. Nobody will ever hurt you again, not while I'm here, and once I strike it rich in the Colosseum, we'll practically be drowning in gold. Our town may be freed, but we lost so much during Zenora's occupation, the world truly is a harsh place. Go ahead and repair this place while we're here. Just like that, we're out of copper once again. Don't like how it feels taking handouts from the Liberation, but I appreciate it really. Man, nobody likes us in this area.
You won't find finer weapons
Recover
in all of
25%
Drakenhold.
HP. HP doubles if afflicted. I mean, that's some nice healing. Sanguine Axe, may as well. As a possible option for us
Much
later.
obliged.
A bit more expensive than I would like for it, honestly, but okay. Liberation's army is even bigger than I realized. Glad to see it has gone to your head now. As mean soldiers trampled our fields, but I'll fix them up as many times as I have to. That's what being strong really looks like. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, baby. This is a side mission for us. Well, it looks like we can go ahead and look around at least a little bit. The geysers around here spew piping hot acid water clean out of the ground. Take care if you want to keep your skin. This area belongs to the militia. Go ahead and take the stone circle here. Here's what I managed to find. Another 2-star iron, sure. More resources while we're here. And so apparently we're running relatively low within the area. The nighttime setting is kind of nice. It's helpful for finding the divine shards. This here's a Zenorian camp. Now run along before I teach you who's in charge. We'll see about that. Alright. Well, we found the harbor they were talking about. This looks like a place for spoiled brats. Get out of here before... Yeah. Okay, then. Give me some more fish. Another divine supplement. Sure. Still have plenty of good items to get in the angel shop. What are you doing over here? A long-haired boy told me to hide here if anything bad ever happened. I hope he's okay wherever he is. Alright then. Yeah, gladiators, please. And Holocaust Ash, sure, why not? Anything along this line? Nah, it's just the harbor chilling over here. This port belongs to Zenoira. Make yourself scarce if you don't want an axe between the eyes. What do we got going on over here? The only thing that can open this gate is an old mechanism tucked away in a dark corner of the castle. Suppose that means we can't get through from it. Okay then. So we can do that area after we take it to the castle then. Oh, how you doing, Gilbert? Thank you for coming. Elaine Castle rests not too far from these walls. I guess that means we can do those other liberation fights beforehand, so long as we do this fight with Gilbert.
The hour to reclaim Soldraga has finally arrived.
This fortress stands nigh in the castle's very shadow. Are you certain the enemy hasn't noticed our movements?
Such is not a concern.
Is that right?
Zenoira! What is the meaning of this?
You needn't be alarmed. These men here belong to me.
If you say so.
Yes, Your Highness. I am Herman, loyal servant and commander of the King's Guard.
Okay.
It's an honor to stand before you.
I believe an explanation is in
Yeah,
order.
please do.
But of course, since even before my father's passing, these brave warriors have infiltrated Zenoira's ranks. From what I gather, many of Cornea's citizens chose to defect in the face of this perpetual war. Unfortunately, Drakenhold was not spared that
Well,
same
glad
fate.
you're not blaming
Some such
us for
deserters
that
had
as
long
well.
harbored grievances against the crown, while others were among our most devoted vassals.
Okay.
And Herman here bravely donned the traitor's guise in order to learn the reason for their cold defection.
I can
Which
also
is?
vouch for him myself, for what that's worth.
Oh, that's
In truth,
good.
our
That's
covert
legit.
recapture of this fortress would scarce have been possible without he and his cadre's subterfuge.
That,
How nice.
and we've procured specifics on Zenoira's positions within Castle Soldraga.
That's pretty
The
nice.
fiends remain ignorant of our loyalty even now.
We shall strike with a pincer maneuver. Herman and his company from within the castle walls, and our armies from without.
Nice.
You need only give the word, and we commence our march.
Well, let's make sure we do that with Gilbert then. It sounds like he's going to make that mission a lot easier for us. I stand ready to join your march at a moment's notice, Elaine. Simply say the word and she'll be done. Alright, so we can grab that quest later, which means we should be able to go ahead and just more or less bully these liberation fights here. So why not go ahead and do that? Although I should go ahead and upgrade our size again on our units. I forgot the Coliseum was gonna pop up first. There we go. Alright. Enlistment, expand units. Probably go ahead and expand Virginia's set. And who do we want to give to her unit then? That's a good question. Who else do we have available for us? I mean, probably some people that can actually make use of some of the experience they'll end up getting here. Sure, why not? At least for now. We can always fix up party statuses and whatnot later. I suppose if you guys want to, you can leave me party recommendations and whatnot. Maybe we'll make use of them. Dark Knight and the Hunter, sure, why not? what are we looking at here? Alright, this one's a little bigger than expected. Definitely don't want to step on those steel traps because they keep us trapped in one area for as long as they do.
Faye shall guide me.
Balnor's group can go, you can go.
Have you need of my bow?
And who's another lower setup? You guys are only level 20 as well. Go ahead and do friends group, sure, why not? And everybody can go run at these.
By the Fae's grace.
You're nothing.
Brandon doesn't even take damage here, although
This
we want
battle
others
is
to
mine.
get some
It
experience
shall be
if
over in a
possible.
Fortune favors you.
That's a kill, thanks to the range assist. That's fine. Everybody's taking spread damage, more than likely from the tower there.
Wait till I tell Liza about this.
Magellan, +2 attack and HP, definitely not the worst.
Departing.
Levels, or level up stats in this seem to be
I aid
very
you from afar.
polarizing
I
at
have you.
times. Okay, you're gonna do more damage than I like to the others, so we'll let Fred go ahead and take these Doom Knights.
Dead
She
and
doesn't
buried.
exactly get any XP for it. But at
Understood.
least that keeps the others healthy. It spreads
My
out some of the
blade
stamina
Fortune
usage.
favors you. I'll stop you myself.
Alright, that works out. Sure, we'll show it off. Always nice to see Celeste in her griffin riding prowess. Although it looks like everybody's actually moving before her.
How embarrassing.
As if I could fail.
Alright, well Celeste is still getting XP even
I
at
would
level
expect
18.
nothing less.
The foreseen outcome.
You
I've
can go
lost
and take
enough
that
already. I
watchtower.
accept.
You
Time to
guys
act.
can.
Moving out.
Well, gonna have to step
Nowhere
on
is
at
too
least one of
far.
those steel traps. Grant, on the
At
other
once.
hand, can go ahead and go bully these watchtowers for us, though, since she's not gonna care
Fly the
about it.
colors of the liberation.
And
I
now
trust
you
in
can
your
go ahead and
judgment.
run your way through this. The idea being that
Departing.
if she takes the steel trap for you, then it'll be all good.
Can you match
I
my...
aid you
There
from
we
afar.
go. And now we can put her behind our archer group here. Only two of them
We'll
are getting
continue
XP
apace.
out of this set
Your
of
orders,
fights
if you
here.
will.
And you can
Understood.
actually get that kill by yourself there.
I'm not safe here.
No, of course. Here comes the gravity spam. I want to say gravity
service.
actually overrides hasten call. But let's see. I mean, we do it by 100%. They reduce it by 90, so we should still be 10% faster in theory. But that doesn't exactly look 10% faster, I gotta say. Oh, really? You got that arrow rain off? I doubt it really matters. Yeah, no, they're probably just gonna heal all of this up, more or less.
Face me and be
Yeah.
cut down.
Yep, Fran just gonna face tank that one
Seems you've
for us.
misjudged me.
Thanks,
I
Fran.
stand ready.
You can take that
Sir.
watchtower.
With the
You
blessing
are
of the
still
Fae.
paralyzed for now. This thief
You're
unit just
nothing.
wants to get wrecked, I guess. We're just getting no XP
Nowhere
out
is
of
too
these
far.
fights, so it.
In the name of the liberation.
And I mean, we're winning
your
with like
service.
no issues
At
at all,
once.
so it doesn't really make me feel like I need to see these
No
fights.
mercy.
Alright,
My
done
griffin needs a
for.
rest.
I don't approve of this gravity. Well, actually, wouldn't be lower on
Judgment
time
shall
limit than I should
stand ready.
be. But Oakley's can fly
Your will
over it.
shall
Time
be
is
done.
with us. Should we only keep our focus?
That's a kill. Probably could have let Railnor's group go ahead and get an assist attack in
As
there,
long
just
as
so
I
that
live,
way they would get
I'll
some
never stop
XP.
resisting.
Still paralyzed? Yeah, for 5 more seconds. That's nasty.
The tide now turns.
Alright. It's a boss. May as well let him see it.
It's not personal.
Easy kill. Easy kill. Those thieves had no chance. Helps when the class, you know, hard counters them for sure. And Celeste's class against Cavalry.
It is done.
Alright, that's a level up. We take
I'll
those.
not let pride cloud my judgment.
That's one watchtower not taken, but with our renown as high as we are, I mean, I don't think it really matters for renown at this point. I mean, outside of just saying we get a slightly higher score in it. I guess it would give us a little bit more in terms of war funds and honors. But considering we have 154k gold right now, I think we'll be okay in that regard. You know, I don't think we're exactly broke. You actually fought them off. The liberation is as formidable as I heard, perhaps even more so. From now on, we'll see this town protected by our own strength, I promise you that. The Zenorian presence to the north is all but vanished, as far as I can tell. Or maybe they just retreated for now, I should say alert just in case. All three of my sons got conscripted into the war right when it started. The older two went into battle one day and never came back, but my youngest is still out there somewhere. I'm going to stay right here until he comes home where he belongs. I keep telling the lady next to me to get out of here. Well, she still can, but she refuses to listen. I mean, after such a tragic backstory, can you really blame her? I needed 24 lumber? Mistakes were absolutely made. That's okay. You're the ones who made our town all pretty again. Thanks a lot. I'll take the renown boost. Other than that, though, that was a lot of resources for a single town.
You won't find
Magic
finer
wall.
weapons in all of Drakenholm.
Grants the user buff that negates one magic attack or one affliction. If it was both, maybe, but only one or the other, and it costs AP to make use of, nah, I think I'm good. She won't go hungry anymore, and it's all because of you. Thanks a lot, mister. Ah, you're welcome. Oh, can we make use of mining? We can. I crossed the entire desert to get here, and the only thing I found is sand in my boot. Well, you went into the desert, what do you expect? I'll let my mind go totally blank when I'm digging. Bound to find something if I keep it up. Never been this exhausted all my life, I tell you. Maybe I'll just take a little break. Stuff that don't come up in just one swing tends to be the most rare, I've noticed. Digging is about more than just kicking up dirt. There's an art to it. Well, we can do mining. Could do this fight right over here. Maybe we'll do this fight, and then we can do mining in another episode, and then start doing some of these side quests over here. Why not? Any who seek to reach the castle must first cross checkpoint. That might mess up like Gilbert's mission somehow or something. You know, maybe we leave that one alone for now. Sure. Let's do mining then, if that's the case. How expensive is it? We have so much, 400 gold. Now we'll just pay for it at 400 gold. I mean, that ain't nothing. Easy. Oh, come on now. Oh, yeah, so let me dig into the mountain. Thanks, you. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Bro. Why is trying to hit diagonals in mining so difficult? Easy. Come on now. Giga dig. Man, this one feels like you don't get any time to dig. Well, we got a timer increase here. Okay, what are we looking at here? Hey, treasure map 1 on the first try. Let's go. Alright, well, there's 4 more where that one came from. We'll use some of our Coliseum earnings in order to get us these treasure maps, which should hopefully help us out a little bit. Maybe we can get some better weaponry and whatnot. Extra 10 seconds, don't mind if I do. 180? Oh, absolutely. Beautiful. Second map already acquired. Easy. Something over here. Think that's another time extender. It is. Mighty dig for another time extender. All right, now we're getting on a roll right now. Easy. Another one right at the end here. Okay. No. There we go. Anything? Anything at all? Mighty dig. Well, that was enough to get us a few extra stones out of it. And another one of the treasure maps. We have 2 bridges, I want to say, we have to build in this area, so we'll definitely need the extra stone. Or did one of the bridges need the lumber? I don't remember. I want to say one needed lumber and one actually needed the straight up stones. Could be wrong in that, though. Oh, come on now. There we go. Oh. 1 stone? Who cares about 1 stone? Okay, alright. Trying to hit them diagonals, man, it's the worst. Hit the mighty dig, that's extra time for us. Come on. And what do we got up here? It's another regular mine. Rip. Oh. Alright, well, we got a little bit more stone out of that one. Suppose it would have been a little too easy had we just gotten a map on every single dig. We did get the first 2 off the first 2 digs, though. Can't even be mad at that. I thought for sure that hit the 40. That's okay. That should be a time extender based on the amount. It was. At some point, you just start to get a feel of what actually you're digging up based on the general pattern of, like, how much stamina, I guess, it takes in order to dig up the item itself. That should just be like a regular stone or something. Bonk. Nice. Alright, well, extra divide shards certainly don't hurt. Now, this should be a treasure map right here. Yep, that's treasure map number 3. Okay. These treasure maps are coming up a lot faster, although it probably helps that this area is far smaller than the elf one. That's for sure. Although you get far less time to dig in it, so that's probably the trade-off for it. Alright. Well, doing good so far. Figured it was a little too easy. The fact that we even got that many in a row right next to each other was pretty lucky. No, nothing really. Oh, well, just immediately hit one. You love to see it. Nothing. Alright, just spam for a mighty dig at that point. See if we can get a time extender to reset the area. Come on, game. There we go. I was gambling to see if that was going to be another map or not. Unfortunately, not the case. That's okay. Oh no! What will I do with my 160,000 gold? Yeah, I'm gonna run out. You know? Oh man. As soon as we go to another one of the black market guys, though, I'm sure we'll run out of money. They just know ways to get money out of me. They're like, let me sell you a pendant for 40k that gives you +2 AP and PvP, and it's like, sold. Like, shut up and take my money, basically. And then I'm like, why am I broke? Oh, come on now. There we go. That's a time extender. Oh, the mighty dig's right there. There we go. Bonk. Extra time, sure. Oh, come on. It's right next to me. There we go. Not exactly what I was looking for, but sure. That's not good. Oh, come on. We can at least get one more thing out of here. Lucky. It's right under me. Rip. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. Man, it was going so well so far. Now they're really just trying to hide these last maps. as soon as I say that, immediately picks up a map. Alright, well, you know. Yep. Alright, second to last map. Even better. Alright, we're on a roll right now. I doubt we find the second map in the same dig. That'd be extremely lucky. Cool if I did, but extremely lucky. I don't think we've ever dug up 2 maps at the same time. Well, maybe we did. Maybe once. Alright, that's the second to last map. One more map. And then we'll probably call it for this episode, and then we'll probably attempt to pick up some of our rewards off our maps on the next one, and then do some of those side missions over there. So that will be putting off the Dragonhold Castle Liberation fight for a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, especially the way some of these Liberation fights have been going, we've been able to go through them relatively quickly. What do we got here? Time extender, don't mind if I do. Oh, something over here. There we go. Do that for the Mighty Dig. It's got me a whole bunch of ore, but that's not really what I need. Just one more map, man. Come on, man. Oh, come on now. There we go. I should have just done the Mighty Dig. Oh, give me the time. Let's go. Oh, I got jebaited, apparently. Alright then. One more. Hey, one more. There we go. Not going to be a map. We'll have plenty of stuff to give away. And go ahead and dig. Some people might not like this minigame. I like it. It's actually a much better minigame than I originally thought. People will probably say, looking at this, that the minigame is like relatively repetitive, and that may be a reason why they don't like it. But I would say, even though it might be repetitive, the not knowing what you're going to get when you dig up is a nice aspect to it. And then on top of it, the extra rewards you get for actually doing the digging after with the treasure maps and whatnot is nice. People might find them a little annoying to find some of the treasure marking areas, which is fair. But the fact that we get as much rewards as we do for it is probably one of the best parts about it. And the minigame itself is a little bit fun. And it's not, like, really spammed at you either. Like, usually the mines are not necessarily deep within the areas, but about midway through an area. So you get a good amount of time before you actually run back into the minigame, so you don't burn yourself out, essentially, of playing the minigame in and of itself. Maybe that's just me. But, yeah. Alright, well, that should be our final map. I thought I got it in the last swing, which is why I got that 5 hit there. I was like, okay, we're good. And then it turned out we were not good. Alright, well, that's the last of our mining for this episode, and this continent in general, really. At least it should be, unless I need just that much more rock in order to get the 2 different bridges within the air. Pretty sure one's going to use lumber, which I just gave all away, though. So, you know, that's a different issue in and of itself. But we're going to go ahead and call it here, since the recordings like to crash when I do them over too long of a setting. So we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. I appreciate you guys for watching. And we'll do some treasure hunting and some more liberation in the next one. See ya.